Hey guys, what's going on? So today I have a review for DECAPITATION's the ANTHROPOCENE EXTINCTION. So yeah, background we're playing Morbid Angels, Tornadoes Fail of the Flesh, like I did one of the last few videos, whatever. Anyways, so technically speaking, this is DECAPITATION's latest release. I know a lot of people for some reason are freaking out over the new compilation they released, Medium Rarities, which that's pretty much just a B-sides and like obscurities compilation. By the way, I got a new phone, so the camera should be slightly different. Anyways, this is their latest album. It's pretty solid overall. Definitely comparable to Monolithic Inhumanity, but it's not as good. But yeah, so let's get on with it. There's the album cover. It's pretty neat. It's not their best album cover, but you got like just a dude laying down on the beach with like camera sticks with the shitty lighting. Like eventually, you know, like piece of plastic and trash falling out of his corpse because it's like how like birds or whatever eat those and die from that, because everyone knows DECAPITATION is very vegan and pro-environment and all that kind of stuff. Makes one big picture when you fold it out. So track listing, you got Manufactured and Extinct, The Prophets of Loss, Plagueborn, Clandestine Waves, Crocodile Rot, Circo Inhumanitas, I don't know how you pronounce that, that's weird. The Burden of 7 Billion, Mammals in Babylon, Mutual Assured Destruction, Not Suitable for Life, Apex Blasphemy, Ave Exodium, and Pacific Rim. So there's the disc. Pretty cool. On the back you got that logo that they use on a lot of their stuff. Booklet. You got like pictures of the band and credits. Really corny pictures. And you have all the lyrics. Again, pretty cool. But anyways, so pretty much the sound feels like a watered down version of Monolithic Inhumanity, because it's production-wise, it's a little bit slightly less clean, which I don't really like actually, surprisingly, because it feels less brutal. Definitely, the drum sound is a lot less hard hitting on this album than it was on Monolithic Inhumanity, because the production was so clear that it made the drums sound more hard hitting, I guess. And on this album, it's not quite as much. Anyways, Manufactured Extinct. I don't really like the riff that opens it up. It sounds really bright, I guess. I don't really know. This is definitely the most progressive DECAPITATION release that they've done so far. It's definitely their most melodic. So, like, you know how there's certain parts of, like, Monolithic Inhumanity where it gets really melodic? It like, the choruses, like, there's a lot more of that on here if you like that. It's not as memorable, but still pretty good. The Prophets of Loss is a pretty good track. Plagueborn is probably my favorite one on the album. It's like the most melodic, I'd say, probably. The chorus is just really fucking memorable. But yeah, it's a pretty good song. Clandestine Waves, Crocodile Rot is another really great track. Probably one of the more heavy songs on the album, really fast. Travis Ryan's vocal performance on the album kicks ass. Circo Inhumanitas is pretty good. The rest of the tracks all kind of blend together, but there's one part that's really cringy in one of the songs. Or like in this clean vocal style, he says like, "How can you look me in the eyes?" And it's like really weird and cringy. Lyrically, this album isn't as good as Monolithic Inhumanity. A lot of the lyrics feel not really service level, but a little bit less, I don't know, a little bit less open into interpretation than on some of their previous work. And definitely less gory. I don't even really think there's many songs on here that are like violent. Well, like you have like stuff like Forced Gender Reassignment or like Projectile Ovulation on the previous album. This doesn't have anything of that. This is mostly political stuff. It's still a pretty solid album, and it's still enjoyable throughout. This album has the same type of atmosphere that Monolithic Inhumanity had, basically, but it's not quite as fucked up. Like, you know when you listen to Monolithic Inhumanity, you get this weird feeling, like this sick kind of feeling, I guess, where it's like, whoa, this is like, it just feels really heavy and extreme and like kind of fucked in some parts, like on like Forced Gender Reassignment, the atmosphere of that song. You don't really have that atmosphere on this album. This album has a more epic kind of atmosphere, which Monolithic Inhumanity had some of that, but this whole album has that pretty much, which I don't mind at all, but I prefer the more gory, fucked up atmosphere that older DECAPITATION has. I still think this is a very good album, but it's just not quite as good as Monolithic Inhumanity. I don't know. It's pretty much just, it feels like a remake of that album, but with some slightly different stuff. I don't know. It's pretty good. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not as memorable as Monolith of Inhumanity. I don't know. I only recommend this if you're a hardcore fan of Cattle Decapitation. If you're just a casual Cattle Decapitation fan, you'll probably like this, but you won't love it. It's memorable, or it's not super memorable, but it's good. I'll say that. It's good, but it's not the most memorable thing ever. Don't really have much else to say, though. If you like Cattle Decapitation's more melodic shit, this album's definitely for you. If you like the more brutal, nasty Cattle Decapitation, like on Humanure, the heavier parts of Monolith of Inhumanity, like the early shit, then you won't like this at all, because it's like a very different styled album. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Pretty good album, and I'm trying to collect all their studio albums and the Human Jerky EP on CD, so nice to have, and I enjoy it, but I just like Monolith of Inhumanity more, because it's the same album pretty much, but better. Yeah, really short review though, but I hope you guys enjoyed. So that's it for this video though. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.